CLAAS customers can access CLAAS Connect and get access to CLAAS Parts Doc by visiting www.claas.com or www.claasofamerica.com. When you land on the public page, then you'll see a navigation point for CLAAS Connect. You'll click on that navigation point, and that will take you to the account creation and login screen for CLAAS Connect. First, you'll want to choose your country, so either the United States or Canada, and then click the green Let's Go box in the lower right hand corner. On the CLAAS ID pop-up, there are two tabs. There's a Login tab on the left-hand side and a Sign Up tab on the right-hand side. If you don't already have a CLAAS Connect account, you'll need to first choose the Sign Up tab. You can create an account with your Apple ID, a Facebook ID, or a Google ID, or you can create your own unique login credentials by filling out the data here. Enter a valid email address. And create a password that you will remember, because you will need that later on. Check the box to accept the privacy policy and terms of use, and then click the green Sign Up link at the bottom. So the system will acknowledge that you've registered and ask you to confirm your email address by checking your email inbox, and that process usually takes 15 to 30 minutes for that email to show up. So the system has emailed a verification link to the email address that we used during the sign-up process. What we want to do is click on the active link in the email that we received, and the system informs us that we have successfully verified the email address and will redirect us to the login screen. So once again, you want to make sure that you have the correct country selected, either the US or Canada. Click again the green Let's Go box in the lower right hand corner. And whereas before we used the Sign Up tab on the right hand side of the CLAAS ID pop-up, now we will use the Login tab on the left hand side. We'll use the email address that we entered when we registered, and the password, and then click the login link at the bottom. So the system will ask you once again to accept the conditions of use in the privacy statement, and then click the continue. And you have created and verified your CLAAS Connect account. In order to get access to the full version of Parts Doc, once you've logged into your new CLAAS Connect account, you want to navigate to the Shops icon here across the top, and you'll notice that the part stock icon is here and it says not yet activated. So you'll click on the sign in link here on the right hand side. You'll fill out the mandatory fields here. Street name, house number, zip code, city and state, agree to the personal data. You probably want to select by telephone and by email both, so that you can receive text messages if you prefer, and then email. You can be notified of updates and information via email. Then you want to choose the dealer that you want to do business with. This will be the dealer that will approve your part stock full registration application. So we're going to use a dealer here in Minnesota. We want to click the Apply for Access button, click the part stock box at the bottom, make sure that the Apply for Access stays selected here, and then click the Sign In. The system may ask you to accept an address that's in a little different configuration. You can keep your original address, or you can take the suggested address. You may have to click the Apply for Access once again and sign in once again. And the system will tell you that you have registered, or you have submitted your registration request, and that the dealer will take a look at it and approve it as soon as he or she is notified. So once your dealer has approved your request for access to the full version of part stock, you will notice that the icon in CLAAS Connect next time you log in says activated shops, and there's a live link to part stock. You'll also receive an email confirmation once the dealer approves your request, informing you that part stock is now ready for you to use. And this process can take as little as an hour, or it may be even an overnight process, depending on how quickly the account deduplication and address verification takes. Once you have access, then you simply need to click on the part stock link in CLAAS Connect, and you will be pretty seamlessly connected to the version of part stock that includes the full access to part number information. And then you can navigate part stock just like before. You can see here you have access to all of the information that is available in the full version of part stock, part number, and condition information. You also have the serial number search here, so if you enter a serial number, a valid serial number, you can turn on the automatic search, which will only show you parts that apply to your machine configuration, the one that you've selected. And you can also look at the factory configuration for your machine. So once you have the serial number entered, if you move from main selection to machine configuration, then you see basically the build sheet for your machine. If you have any questions or need assistance, please contact your CLAAS dealer and they can help you out if you experience any difficulty.